On Monday, May 28th, Marilyn called in sick again. Production reports that once stated Marilyn Monroe ill now reported company did not shoot due to Miss Monroe's inability to report for work. The following day, Marilyn showed up to the set, but she seemed to lack focus in this scene where husband Nick Arden implies Ellen was unfaithful during her absence.
All right, Kim.
Adam and Eve.
I was afraid you'd misunderstand about that.
Oh, what's to misunderstand? A man's wife spends 5 years on an island with a strange man.
Would you like it any better if I knew him?
And it slips her mind?
Can we start again?
Yeah.
All you can think about is the way I behaved with this poor little... Okay.
With this poor little fly.
All you can think of is how I behaved with a poor little man who wouldn't harm a fly.
Yeah, one more. That was good, though, huh?
I mean, how long does it take to tell a woman, my wife's back? It takes me 2 seconds. It's taken... You've had 2 days. Sorry, George, but we can do it.
At 5 p.m., the company stopped shooting due to Marilyn's complaints of exhaustion. The film was now 11 days behind schedule. On May 31st, the actress's raw nerves were noticeably close to the surface during the filming of this sequence opposite Wally Cox. Here she uses her feminine wiles to convince a naive shoe salesman to pose as the man with whom she spent 5 years on the island.
Would you have lunch with me?
I bring my lunch to the store.
I'd be so grateful if you'd take it out. Are you free for lunch?
No, the fact is, inferior footwear is made from them. The crocodiles themselves don't make.
Would you have lunch with me?
I bring my lunch to the store.
My foot's grown. Go barefoot for 5 years. Gee.
Good.
On Friday, June 1st, Marilyn Monroe turned 36, a watershed year for any actress, but especially one noted for her beauty and sexuality.
I think she realized, I'm going to be 36. Then I'll be 37, 38, and there's a lot of new girls coming along that could replace me.
699.
Speed. Camera.
But whatever concerns Marilyn harbored about her age, she kept to herself that day, and without mishap, shot this scene with Wally Cox and Dean Martin.
677.
By 9:37 a.m., cameras were rolling.
Eve said you had some questions you wanted to ask me, Nick.
Oh, he has. Ask him. Ask him anything.
Oh, well, let me see. What kind of an island was it?
An ordinary island, wouldn't you say?
Like the rest.
Small island?
Not small. Not large.
Medium.
Oh, trees, yes.
No vines.
Well, yes, vines, too.
Water?
Yes, all around.
That's the nice thing about Stephen. He doesn't talk your ear off.
I suppose you lived in tree houses?
Well,
Huts. We lived in huts.
separate huts.
Even during the rainy season?
When it rained, we moved on up into the trees.
How was that, gentlemen?
Okay.
Good.
Beautiful.
Good.
Shooting wrapped at 5:30, and only then did Marilyn's birthday party begin.
The day of her birthday, I picked up the cake, and they were screaming at me that I had to hide the cake because it wasn't going to be brought out until 6 o'clock. They had to get a full day's work out of that woman. That was the expression.
The assistant director, and he looked at this cake, said, well, we're having Marilyn's 36th birthday. He says,
Get that goddamn cake off the set till we're done shooting at 6 o'clock, then you can have her birthday party. And that was, I mean, they were under a lot of pressure. They finally had her on the set and they wanted to work, you know.
Marilyn's simple birthday party stood in sharp contrast to the lavish 30th birthday celebration thrown for Liz Taylor in Rome. Marilyn topped off her birthday by appearing at a Dodger Stadium fundraiser for the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. But the evening's damp, chilly air caused Monroe's lingering sinus infection to flare up. And on Monday, June 4th, Marilyn telephoned Weinstein to say she was too ill to work. It was the 17th time the actress called in sick.
I said, look, I'll come and pick you up. We'll have a special car. We'll have the coffee ready. I should have said I'd have the champagne ready, but...
That whole episode irritated Cukor, because he had been very, very, very patient. The studio had been patient.
Well, it's the first time I saw Dean really just get angry. Really, he got very angry. And he started pacing the floor, and George tried to say, calm him down, patience, and so forth and so on. And after a while, he said, okay, that's it. And he walked right off the set. And that was it, right there. And that's when the whole picture stopped.
For Fox, this was the final straw. Marilyn had worked only 13 of 30 production days, and the film was now $1 million over budget. Rumors flew that the actress would soon be replaced. Acting as Marilyn's intermediary, Dr. Greenson met with Fox hoping to stop the company from proceeding with its plan.
He assured them he could do it. And he was a pretty convincing guy. Very, very passionate, real New Yorker.
Dr. Greenson negotiated with Fox's lawyers. And here, in these minutes from one meeting, Greenson conveyed that he would be able to get his patient to go along with any reasonable request. And although he did not want Fox to deem his relationship as a Svengali one, he in fact could persuade her to do anything reasonable that he wanted.
He convinced her that he would be there all the time. I mean, I think what's unusual is for the studio to say, I need like a psychiatric nurse to get her through the picture. Why they would think he would have any more success than anyone else. It was a mistake.
But Greenson's promises didn't stop Marilyn from calling in sick. On June 6th, Fox executives held a meeting to discuss Monroe's future. George Cukor attended and strongly urged them to replace Marilyn.